Hey, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday Facebook Live. Good afternoon, Lisa. How are you? Hope you're feeling better. I'm still catching up. Just had to go blow my nose. Yuck. But feeling good today. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do my do not disturb, and I have a feeling I know who's going to call me. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, hopefully, I can get back to where I was. So, is everybody doing all right? Hey, Charlotta. Hi, Laura, Lori, Stephanie. Good to see you guys. All right, I'm trying to get back to my StreamYard. Okay, there we go. I always have a moment of panic. I have to do kind of important presentation in May, and it's like I have really got to practice this thing. I don't want to mess up. Hi, Joellen. Tanya, Charlotta, I already said you. Charlotta, Darlene, Rose, Elaine, Sharon, Chris, is that your name? I can't remember. Dream it, love it, inspired. Sorry. Karen, hey, how are you? Karen, this is for you. We're going to do some closures, okay? The reason I'm late was I was back in the storeroom looking through all my samples to try and find some good examples to share with you guys. So I know I didn't find everything, but we'll go through, and if you have questions, ask, and if you have ideas, definitely share them, okay? All right. Hi, Margaret from San Jose. Liz, Chris, it's close. All right, I'll get it next time. So how is everybody out there doing today? It is nice. It's kind of chilly. Isle of Wight. Wow. Hi, Ruth. How are you? Welcome to the chat. You will find we are very chatty. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Barbara. Good to see everybody today. So I've been very busy getting my classes together for Ohio and sending things and finishing up projects to that I'm teaching. And you can see that big box of samples there. God, this camera is so weird. Wherever you point, you're wrong. But we have a nice big box to open from Bernadette today. First time for you, Kathy. Hi. You're having beautiful weather, Charlotta. That's good. Charlotta, I just saw an actor who was doing a Netflix thing, and he's from Sweden, and he had like no accent. So I wonder how you talk. I would love to hear you someday. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, you're on your break at work and can't raise volume too loud. You should get the little headset. Hi, Karen. All right, so we're going to get to work here. Hi, Helen. So let me just, let's just start off doing the show and tell. All right, because there's a lot to do today. I also grabbed some dies that you might be wondering, what are these dies? So I wanted to show you. Also, here is the finished one that I did the other day. And you know what I was thinking? Wouldn't it be cute to do some tulle down here, like a little ballet skirt, like gather it here and just put a little bit of tulle on the front? It would be hard. You would just have to do this section here because it will fold. But oh, hi, Debbie and Valentina. Terenthia, good to see you. All right, so this is what we did on Tuesday, and if you want to see how we did it, just go back on my either YouTube or Facebook Live, and you can see how we made this. It was just very easy. A VW van. Oh, Stephanie, we had one of them when we first got married, and I didn't realize you had to change the oil all the time, and we kind of blew up the engine. Was so dumb. My husband was ready to kill me. it was our first, well, we had a Mustang and then we had 2 kids, and the Mustang had no, it was only 2-door. What a pain with car seats. So anyway, that's on me. Car I burned up. Now I do them. I do the oil changes all the time. All right. Now here's another thing. This was made by Angela Beaver. She's on our education team and she's got a store in Ohio. And this was I saw her at the trade show and she just kind of dropped it on my counter and said, "Here's another sample for you." I was like, "Great," because I don't have a lot of books. So look at how she just took that graphic 45 paper, so simple, and added some loose leaf or, notebook paper. I bet what she did was sometimes those notebooks that you get are really pretty thick, and you can take them apart, undo the stitching, and then break them up into 3 smaller books. And then she just took her designer paper and covered a little bit larger than the paper and made her 3 separate books, and then made a little pocket at the back for some of these journaling cards. This is like a 4x6 that she just folded in half and tucked in there. So cute, and what a great gift this would be. I love this, how she did this. Hi, Helen. Sorry, I was going to call you Ellen. So those are a couple of samples. I know, I love it. That is the book box, Laura. It's not that big. It's like this one. Well, I don't know if you can see on here, but wait a minute, like that. This is not the right size, but this is the shape of it. And whoops, this is the front. Good Lord, I have too much stuff on my desk. All right, let me just go quickly through my Dollar Tree things, because I'm trying to think of where I was when I found these things, but I had not seen any of them, and I was really happy. So these are ranunculus. I always say that wrong. I say ranunculus, but it's ranunculus. It looks like. Anyway, I got these. Now, there's not a whole lot in there. There's only 4 bulbs, and I think I need to go and plant them right away. Put me on my TV. Oh, good. Okay. So I got 2, and I'm going to plant these because I love how they look. My daughter grew some, and no, she got them at Costco because she was showing me the other day. I was like, I need to try them. So I may plant them inside. But anyway, I had never seen them in Dollar Tree, so I got them. You are hooked with seeing what you have for making harder substrates. Okay. All right, Karen. We're not going to make a book today, but we're going to look at the latching of them. Okay. Oh, you made some of them out of crepe paper. They would be beautiful. All right. Now this is another thing. Fashion gems, and they're kind of pretty colors, and I stupidly lost. I have a whole like Rubbermaid thing of bling, and I can't find it. So I was very happy because there's some flatback pearls here, and I wanted to use them on something. So for $1.25, and it comes with the adhesive. Wish I could remember where I was. These are some metallic markers, which I like because when I, wait a minute, I can't show you these. These are dies that aren't out yet. This one, the phone stand, I take a metallic marker and I write on the back here because I can't see my labels on this side. I don't line them up that way. So when I want to pull one out, I can see I have them all written, go in the same direction. So that's why I like the metallic markers. And also, I was going over the whole trade show, this art material craft trade show, looking for a metallic marker to sign Taylor and Karina's tote bag and Nina's tote bag, and I couldn't find one. So anyway, I got these. I don't know how good they are, bullet tip, but I'll let you know. And this was very interesting. This is like, it says mesh ribbon, And I thought that would be a cool background. I can only show you dies which aren't out yet. I know. Well, it's coming soon. So, anyway, this stuff looked really cool. I couldn't tell what it was made out of. So I did open this one because I just had to see. And it's kind of pretty, you know, for a cool background, like kind of like a stem or jungle kind of background. I don't know. I liked it. So you bought that same ribbon in white yesterday? Yeah, the white would be pretty. They didn't have white, but they did have these twines, and they had like real twine too. It was over in the section by the frames and stuff like that. The what do you call it? The the green the flower stuff, but how you make wreaths and things like that with the styrofoam. Thank you. I'm losing my mind. Okay, so anyway, these I thought were cute. I didn't have gray. I think I have this, but I wanted to try it. And then they also had these little jars of buttons. And, you know, I'm going to have a class. Thank you, flower section. I'm losing it, guys. I blame it still on my cold, even though I'm feeling fine. I'm a little stuffy, but these were $1.25, which, you know, if you looked at buttons, you can't get much for $1.25. The colors were kind of bright. They did have some that were dark, like grays, but I already have a lot of them, so I got 2 of these because we're going to do a class when I go to Ohio. We're going to make button cards. So, and the other thing that I got was this, and I don't know if I have it around here, but I had done this little, I don't know where it is, but I put a little button card on here. It was just cute. Or you could do a password, or like I'm making notes all throughout the day, and it's got a little easel back, and you could just put your stuff there. Your own pity party. You don't have dollar stores. I'm so sorry. Well, they must have something though. Alicia, no? Nothing? That's what I thought, Laura. That's a lot. I have no choice, Liz. I have to laugh because otherwise I'd be crying. But no, I threw out the bag, and where did I put it? I am really I thought I was doing good today, but oh, here it is. Nothing, Alicia. Do you have like, can you get Amazon? Maybe there's like, you know, you can order Dollar Tree. I mean, you can order it. I think you can have them, you know, deliver it, but also you can go pick it up at your Dollar Tree store, which you don't have. So I'm sorry, but I think they would mail it. Hobbycraft. I think, Alicia, are you in Alaska? I think you're up there, and I can imagine that there's not a lot because I was there. Daiso, I haven't been there yet, but I am going. I just want to pick the right day where I have time, and I haven't had time. Actually, I was up there yesterday, not in Fairbanks or North Pole, just a Michael's and a Joann's. Well, that's something. They only mail items if you buy in bulk. That could be, but some of the bulk, you know, numbers are not that bad, like 4 things or things like that. But anyway. Maybe check that out, Alicia. And if anybody lives in Alaska and you can help Alicia out and tell her where there's cheap stuff to buy, we all love a bargain, don't we? Okay, all right. So now we have our box. Let me just show you what size this is. And then I'm going to turn the camera down so we can look in here and you can see all the fun stuff that I got from Bernadette. All right, I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm gonna turn my camera up here and let's raise it up so we can see what's in here. And let's take a look. All right, let me move this over a little bit. Maybe up a little more. Hi, Orla. Oh, wow, that's good. So there's one on Long Island? That's cool. Yes, a lot of people talk about, I've been to Hobbycraft and the Range, Dorothy, and they're pretty good. All right. first of all, I'm loving this. Look at this cool stuff. It's like you could freeze water in here and put it in your water bottle. I don't know. Wouldn't that be fun to use on your gel press or something? The smooth one? All right. I'm already liking it, Bernadette. Look at these. She gave us some napkins. Oh, they're so cute. Is that Alice? I don't remember. Alice had a flamingo, but looks like her. Did Alice have a flamingo? You know, I need to read those books again, except they look kind of wacky, as I recall. These are so cute, though, and these are pretty flowers. Good size. Thank you. All right, let's see what she says. Irene Hall. Flushing. Okay. Yes, look at this pretty card. Alice used a flamingo to play croquet. Oh, that's right. I do remember that. Okay, got it. It's been a while. Look at how pretty. It's neat with the 3D opening. And I think she wouldn't mind. Big thank you. I just love all your dies videos and your amazing fan group. See? Thanks, Bernadette Timson. Oh, that is so nice of you. And then, I'm not sure what this is. A few things made for your friend's church sales. Totally inspired. Oh, I would like to thank you so much for all of the YouTube videos and the fan club. They've given me so much to focus on while I've been ill. Well, Bernadette, I hope you're feeling better, and I want to thank you very much for this. Ooh, whoa, wrong one. This great box of goodies. How exciting. All right, let's see what's in here. Ooh, I see a book box, guys. Look at this. That's very rich looking. Okay, everybody remembers Alice playing croquet with the flamingo. Oh, look at that. Cool. That's neat. Okay, that's how you had some gap here. See, that bothers a lot of people. I don't care. Oh, pretty. Oh, that's a neat idea. Wow. Look at that. Now, is that supposed to stay there? I can't tell, but you know what? That would be a great tissue box, wouldn't it? If you folded them up. I mean, kind of overkill for tissues, but that is cool. That looks like, no, it's like a gold foil under, and you could put a bunch of photos in there. You could slide them in through here. I'm not sure how you get them out, though. That is very cool. And here is oh, look at how she did this closure. All right, here we go. We've got a closure here. So you can just pull that or tie it, wrap it around. That's neat. Okay. Cool. What else? What is this now? Let's see. Opulent, yes. Picture frame. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Did I say that? I can't even remember. I'm losing it today. I thought I was good. I better check the emails that I sent. Too many details. You know what? That's what it is. They get to me. All right. What's in here? Little belly band. And actually, that's another good closure. A belly band. I was thinking about it, and there's so many that I don't think of using, but you should. Oh, look at this. It's a folder. How fun. That's neat. Wow. Oh, look at this. It's a explosion card. How cool is that? So you can put little things inside. She's got Velcro here. Oh, wow. That is cute. I love this. I've wanted to make one of these. I just haven't done it yet. So this will be good inspiration. I think you have to fold it back the right way, which I may not have done. Whoa. It's probably not good to do it on a box here. All right, wait a minute. Maybe go in order. There we go. See, this drives you crazy. How do you do it? All right, I'm going to figure this out after. That is so neat. And I love the idea of the belly band because you can kind of adjust it. Oops. Everything is falling. All right, I got to get myself together here. And what are these little things? Looks like little bows. It just keeps going, I know. All right, that might have caught on some adhesive here. Oops. This plastic likes to grab stuff. Oh, look at them. Look at this little tiny one. Oh, they're clips, paper clips. How fun is that? That's adorable. Look at them. Look at that tiny little one. Oh, these are so cool. Actually, we have a bow die. It's called the ribbon. It's kind of old, but I need to get that out and try this. All right, Bernadette, you're giving me lots of ideas. I hope everybody else too. Neat. I'm going to leave it out of its little container. Now, I think Bernadette said these are things she made for her group, her church bazaar. So very fun because, you know, I always get ideas. Now, here's another good idea for closure, except that one came up. And that is the problem with Velcro. Sometimes, you know, it sticks too much. But that is a cool idea. Oh, look at the little waterfall. Adorable. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, it just keeps going. Look at this little panel folder here. So adorable. And another idea, and it's nice that she covered with the button there. Because sometimes what I do is I'll take the Velcro and staple it and then cover it with like a flower or something. And when you staple it, it can't come off, you know. And same with the bottom here. So that's a cool idea. Bernadette, you are just full of ideas here. Now, what is this? A little book, it looks like. What Eileen said. Use the Tim Holtz tiny attacher. Yes. Little micro. Okay. This looks like the notebook die, I think. Look at what this. I love that. Look at that cute little bouquet up there. And here's another way that you can do a closure. And look at how smart. This was the perfect thing to open today. Because people were saying, how do you anchor down the ribbon? Well, you just glue something on top of it or put a panel of paper on top, and that will, you know, then you can, you know, glue this down and it's not going to come out. And then it's right here when you need to tie, you know. So that is so cute. And then she gathered them in with ribbon. So that's cool too. That's pretty. Oh, wait, no, this is elastic. Okay. I was looking up here. Oh, that is elastic. I thought it was this. Yeah, neat. This is a cool feel here. I don't know what this kind of paper is. It feels almost like rice paper. I don't know what it is. Look at her neat work here. Man. Good job, Bernadette. You covered these backs just nicely. Maybe you covered it with something. It's very cool. Oh, boy. Oh, this one looks like the notepad. This one looks like kind of junk journal-y. See, look at that. Why is that sticking? This is neat. It's like laminated or something. Oh, cute. Oh, the little folded shirt. Did you guys do them? I did. I love them. We should do one of them sometime. We'll do a make-along. I'll get my friend Kim on because she is like the whiz at origami and stuff. That's a cute little basket, too. I bet that's another origami fold. little baby book. Oh, is that the paper clip? Yep, those are fun too. This is a great way just to remember. Oh, look at that little one. Oh my God, look at this little paper clip. That is so cute. That looks like maybe some gel press or some playing with ink. These are little, looks like, oh, look at how cute. That just gave me such a fun idea to stamp on, what's that stuff you put in the oven and it, oh, wow, is that my stamp? I don't think so, but that is adorable. Shrinky Dink. Very cute. Oh, and there's the napkin. Okay. Bernadette, you're prolific. Look at all these projects here. Shrink plastic. You use it a lot, Glum? I gotta get mine out. I have like 50 sheets because I thought I'm gonna go crazy with this stuff, and I didn't do it. Now here's another idea. Snaps. You know what? Let me get this box out of the way because I like, hang on. It's too big. And I'm gonna put these other projects in the box so I don't mess them up. And put them on the floor so I don't drop them or, okay. All right, let's put these over here. Okay, look at these snaps, guys. This is another great way to close the project. Oh, you just snap them together. Look at that. How fun. See, I probably would have done them the other way, but it might be harder to get them open. That is so cute. That looks like the notebook or notepad die. All right, hopefully I can, boy, that's pretty intense. This stuff feels like, is it foam or rubber? I can't tell. All right, I should have not maybe done that. Well, I can see that there are little notebooks in here. What is that stuff? It feels like foam, but I'm not sure. I don't want to pull these apart and break them. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at these. Take note. That looks like she chopped a notebook up. Oh, look at these. Oh, laminated cards. Very cool. Little pockets. Oh, Bernadette, you have been busy. Look at how fun. I love these. Look at that. Like a little mini postcard. Adorable. Oh, this is so cute. And that, I think, is foam. It feels like fun foam. All right, Bernadette, you have to tell us. Inquiring minds are trying to figure this out here. All right, now this looks like a wrapped journal. Oh, look at this tiny book. I mean, teeny tiny. Oh, it's a little charm. All right, wait a minute. Look at that. It's a real book. Oh my God. That is so cute. That little heart is perfect. Just hanging. Oh, that's adorable. All right, now here's another good latch. That's a magnet. See, you can always tell by that nice sound. Oh, and look at these fluffy little pom-pommy things. Cool. You are very crafty, Bernadette. I can tell. You like doing all this stuff. And another little book. So cute. EH, look at that. That is so cool. And these little notebooks. Very cute. I love that you can use old paper scraps, things that you don't have, you don't want to get rid of, but thank you. That is so cool. And it closes so nicely with a good sound. This little book. Now I want to make a million little books. I'm so suggestible. Oh, wow. This is an old design. Wow. That was one of mine from that was when they had Sizzlets. Do you guys remember them? It was like years ago. like probably 9 or 10 years ago. That was like a Valentine's thing. Oh, that's cool with the laminating. Should get that out. Really cute. Oh yeah, it was a tag. Oh, so this is an album. Snaps. Oh, cute. Oh, you could put all your. Look at this. She gave me stencils. Oh, wait. Here's more. Can you guys see? Okay. These are great. Thank you, Bernadette. More. Jeez. These are a cute size, you know? Very cool. Boy, you put a lot of time into this. Look at them all. How fun. It's like a little treasure book. These are great. And pretty papers. Wow. Wowie. How fun. I hope you had fun making this, Bernadette, because I'm sure having fun looking at it. It's a cool one. I love the size of these. Like 4x4. How fun. Sorry to keep saying fun, but it's fun. Look at that delicate little one. I bet you could put them on a ring and have all of these in one at hand. These papers are so pretty. More. Wow. Look at that one. That's cool. Hi, Linda. Sorry, I haven't even looked. Oh, wow. Glum, you found that? That is a blast from the past. Yep. And I think they probably still have them. I think somebody made a mistake when they ordered them. I don't know, but it's been a long time. Look at, they kind of coordinate too. You could. Oh, that's a pretty one. Wow, this is a lot of stencils and a very cool book. Well, Bernadette, you made me very happy today. Thank you. Maybe I'll get my brain back even. We can always hope. That's cool. Well, thank you so much. Cool. Wow. One more for the road. That's pretty. What a neat book. I love that paper. Knew I would. Thank you so much, Bernadette. Wow. I hope you guys enjoyed. With a hole in the corner of the stencils, you can put them on a ring. That's what I was thinking. Yes. Like Christmas morning. It never ends. Yeah, this is the last thing. That is a cool idea how she bound that too. You know, to have the spine open so that if you wanted to add more pages, you could do that and not be contained. Yeah, she's got some really cool ideas. Bernadette, I'm going to go through this again when I'm, you know, able to think. Probably at 10 o'clock tonight. I am on a terrible schedule since I got sick. I am just way off, and last night I went to bed at 5:30. Ugh, I didn't want to. All right, so yes, beautiful hard work, that is for sure. The stencils are gorgeous. They're discontinued. Oh, okay. The hole in the corner. Yes, put them on a ring. Yes, each page was laminated, Patty. It was really cool. All right. Well, thank you again, Bernadette. That was, you know, anytime anybody wants to, you know, send me a box of. No, I'm just teasing. I wouldn't ever ask, but shoot, thank you. That was fun. It is like Christmas. Okay. All right, so let's take a look now at these ideas. I just went through. My team is amazing, and they have many, many samples for me to show you. I'm not going to do a lot of them. I'm going to do some, but I'm going to show you so that you can do it. I agree, Laura. That was a labor of love and creativity. Yes, and I appreciate it. Oh, well, that's very nice, Belinda, but I don't think that's true, but okay. All right. Well, let's go through and just look at a couple of the recent ones. This is Book Box Die. And again, let me move this stuff. This is the die that Pam used, and we just did a release on this. Well, seems like we did. We actually did the shadow boxes last, but this was the first one, chapter 1. And Pam used some of my stamps and made this fun little stationery box. And I'm not going to go through and show everything because the point is to see how she did her latch, which I thought was really creative. I had never seen anything like this. Pam took a piece of Velcro and just glued it on the ledge here. And then she took another piece, you know, the female or male part up here, and just closed it. And it really works well. And, you know, I thought that was cool because there's no impact really to the, you know, sometimes like if I had a cover like that, I wouldn't want to add a strap or anything on top of it because it would make this look bad. You know, it wouldn't show off the whole image here. So you would have to think about something that was just, you know, small and kind of, you know, insignificant that you wouldn't be noticing the latch, but it would work. And this is very usable. So good job, Pam. All right, that's one. And then I'm just not going to go in any order, but this is one that Susie did. This is the Folio Journal, and she covered it with fabric, and she found this like a buckle or a belt or some piece of jewelry, and she just tied that on, you know, so it stays where it is. It's not floating around. And then this is just like a freestanding, you know, latch that you can wrap around when you're done looking at it. It's not attached. It's just, you know, and then she took the post box and added that. And this is another little, wait, how did she do this? Oh, this is, she did a bunch of little cards in here. They're so cute. Oh, this, look at that. She, oh, that's coming apart. But I love these cards. They're, and she says, they're so simple. It's like, I would not think of that. Isn't that just pretty? Sometimes simple is the best way. Just love these. So, and then there are envelopes too that fit in here. So, you know, you have to think, how heavy is your project? If it's heavy, you know, you need to have a pretty substantial latch. If it's light and just has maybe a couple little signatures, you don't need some as much, you know, heavy duty stuff. Let's see. Here is a journal by Jenny, and she just took a piece of lace and tied it, you know. So she trapped that in between one of these books because, of course, she did this fancy signature thing where she used coffee stirrers to bind the book, and actually she used the lace as to weave that through. Look at that. You really have to think about these ahead of time. And that's why I'm not very good at closures, because it's like, now I need to close this thing. How am I going to do it? So if you're planning something like this, which Jenny does, you know, just look at this book. It's all bumpy. It has like texture on it. Look at her stitching. It's crazy. And then these are, look at that. It's hiding her little journaling things. And some of these are fabric in here, more stitching. Oh, that's cool. And that's raised. That's like texture paste. And then this is like a little, it's so much fun to look through these again. And I'm glad that you guys asked about the closures, because some of them, I would say about half of them are not closed. Can't get that back in. I kind of like it sticking out. And you don't have to close them. If it's a book that you're going to be looking at a lot, or, you know, just make it so that you just know you're going to be opening and closing it a lot, and you just don't have to put a closure on it. But if you want to, it's good to know how. So what she did was she must have laid it all out and then measured and then figured out, so I think it was meant to be like here, or maybe it was the middle. And I hope I did it right, because obviously I opened it up to look at it, and there's a good way to tie that. That's not it, but okay. So what else? I love this one. Now this is old, 2015, but I always love the closure to this because it's like a key kind of thing that you screw in. It's like a hitch fastener, but it's got this thing sticking up, which might be in the way. Normally you might think, that's going to get in the way, but this is obviously kind of steampunky, and it's so cute. I think that maybe Nicole made this, or Diana. I can't remember, but I think it was Diana. Yep, Diana Hetherington. So you should go look on her page, because she has started back up again. She's an artist in Canada and a friend of mine, and these are those little elastic. Those are the aglets, which I ordered. And so she just put one of these in here, or the way you work them is they go straight in like that, and then when you put them in, they flatten, which is a cool idea. And then she just latched it over that. So it's part of the design, really. I think that is so cool. I always love that. All right, what else? Now this is one with a magnet that we did. This is the Folio Journal. I see I have to glue this while I'm at it. This one is, oh, now it's all coming apart. Never mind. I'll have to do it later. Maybe a glue stick. The magnets are a little tricky. Again, you have to think of them ahead of time, but they do have a really good, strong bond once you get them on there. So what I did was I took a label, and this one would work for a lot of different things. It's nice because this is a gatefold, so it keeps the two together. This one is glued down, this side. This is like a little pocket. And this is the Folio Journal again, and then we've got like a little calendar in here. But I put one magnet under here, and I put a piece of washi tape on it, and so that stays. You can glue it, and there's not a lot of stuff coming and going from here. Otherwise, I would make sure I'd use like maybe the cellophane tape, make sure it stayed. The trick is getting it where you want it. But then you just fold it over, and it totally holds it on and lays the whole two covers flat. I love that idea. I need to work on that one a little though. All right, now here's one by Julia. This is also the Folio Journal. And this one is just this may even be a headband. I'm not sure, but I like how she kind of trapped it in her binding here so you don't lose it, because that is one thing that I think about, when you have your little freestanding, your just elastic band or something, you can lose it when you're messing around with it. So I like that she attached it. So then this is just like this cute little field notes book, and she made this little sketchbook, and then these little things that you can open, or like a specimen container to hold whatever you find in the woods, like little bags, sticks and stones for you to put your things that you find in here. I love this project. This paper is so pretty. I'm never going to be able to get all this stuff back together. Look at that, though. Little tags. I don't want to wreck anything in here. So these are really cute. Plus flowers, glassine bag. Okay, I think we're good. Gonna make that go that way. All right. So, this is a pretty simple closure, but again, those are good. And I think this is She may have gotten this like at Hobby Lobby, but you can get the stretchable elastic on the roll like that and just tie it around there, and there's your closure. You know, it goes nice with the paper. I love that paper. Okay, here's another cool one. This is one by Anne Redfern, and barbed elastic. Oh, okay, called aglets. The black bands. The aglets are the things at the end, I think, because I found some. So this is a wrap journal that Anne made out of a very, very thick felt. I'm not sure where she got it, but she's in the UK. And then she used, it looks like, maybe that's mat board. I mean, that's crazy that worked, that went through. But and then she made these pretty little books to match. She loves red. It's her favorite color. And so she just wrapped it like this and then put her, see, she thought about this ahead of time too. She tied this button into the felt and then put this other layer over it so there's no anything showing, you know. So this, you know, is anchored well in there. And then you just wrap this around a couple times and do this little, look at how nice that is. So you do have to think about it a little bit, but there's so many ways to close things up. Now, here is another thing, and this is a class that I did a while ago for Country View Crafts in the UK. This is using tension from elastic to use as a closure. So this is the way we made it, and it just, you know, it just snaps it closed. It'll go like that or like that. And so don't think you just have to use traditional things like lace or ribbon or, you know, things like that. You can use the qualities of the materials, you know, to keep things closed without using like a regular, you know, elastic band or something. All right, here's another thing, and this is pretty easy. This is just using one of these little clips, and I have some from Hobby Lobby, you know, but that one matches her project better. I think is this Maggie or Lisa? I asked the same thing last time. I don't know if they, look at this. Is that not just the cutest thing? I think it's Maggie. But, you know, look at this with the little glasses. Isn't this just so fun? And actually, your little shadow box would work. Ooh. And look at these little pages in here. Another little book. So pretty. So, but all you do, you know, you close these two up and then just take your clip and put that right here. And, oops, wait a minute. Let me make it look right. You know, you can get your ends just so they line up right. And there you go. It's all closed. Okay. So don't be afraid to look at other options. Now here's another one, and I wanted to talk about, sometimes this is not a journal, but sometimes the die themselves have a closure mechanism. So this one, a lot of people, when they make this is the gift box, they don't understand how the closure works. So this is like something that goes on top for decoration, but you know, sometimes things just fit into each other, and you can you know, use that part of your die to work for you. So, you know, this, you might want to put an elastic around it or Velcro or something, but you don't need it because this, the way the die works, it makes it go in there and it stays firmly. So don't forget about that. Okay, here's another one. Now this is a really easy way to close your books. All I did here was, this was made out of an old file folder, and I think I need to chop that down a little, but we did some napkin collage here, and then I just took little skinny piece of elastic. I punched a hole in the side. Well, let's just do it. I punched a grommet here on one side of the journal, and then thread this through. You know, you have to make this pretty big so that it doesn't go through. And then you just thread this in there. And you can glue it once you get it where you want it, you know, just to make sure it doesn't come out. But it's not going anywhere. And then you take your button, or you can use one of those, probably button is the best because it's going to catch this elastic underneath. And just hold it together just like that. Now, sometimes, you know, your closure is across the other side. So you might have to, you know, put your little button in a different place so that you can pull it across and close it if you don't have a flap like this one, because this wraps around. But there's lots of ways. This is so easy, and I think somebody was asking about this. If you had an aglet thing, you could make it stay with that even. All right, now here is one from Maggie, and I wanted to point out that she did a video. She came online and she did a video, which I shared last night. So you should go take a look at that, because this is a really fun and satisfying closure, you know, to use an elastic. You don't even have to like touch it. It just does it in itself. And all she did was she took a piece of paper, folded it, and trapped one of the magnets in. Oh no! Oh, see, I put mine inside, but you can, or you don't have to. And there'll be all different ways to do this, but these are nice and strong. These are called neodymium magnets, and they're very strong. So that's why sometimes they rip the paper. So I like to put them inside a fold here so that they stay where they're supposed to be. And then I also even put my magnet inside the box because it's really strong and it's still going to work through the mat board. Okay, so if you want to see how to do this closure, just go. I'll try and put the link in here and show you how that works. All right. Sorry. It's just easier to show the examples. I just can't do them all. But here's another one. This is very simple. You just punch 2 holes on either side of the project or book. You could do it on the back cover of a book, you know, punch 2 holes, add your elastic, and then just put it over the front of the book. You know, maybe you have a long book and you can do more elastic, or you can go this way too, you know. So that's another cool thing. Okay, here's another kind of obvious closure. And this is kind of how this die was designed. This is the journal die, which looks like this. Okay, and if you look at it, there is a hole here in the center spine of the book, and that is where you put your elastic. So let me show you. This is one that Anne did. So it just kind of hangs here. She put a cool bead too. But when you open it, what you do is you take your elastic. Now, I think what she did was she tied it into her spine. So that's really, that's really good. Anne she's a genius. But I find it hard to do that. I just do a separate knot. But you can tie it also into the binding. Like if you wanted to put another book in here, you could do that, like how she did with this one. This is the Traveler's Notebook style binding where you can remove the books from the binding. Some of them you stitch in. I'm not going to take it out, but you know, you just pull it out of here. Anyway, she factored her little bead on here too, which she had to think of ahead of time. And then you just loop it over your journal and leave your little dangly cool bead here, you know, or you could bring it around to here, wherever you want to put it. And that's a very simple closure. And a lot of the dies already have the hole here, so you can do that. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. They're small and strong. Yes, yes, those mean neodymium. If you had an aglet thing, you can make it stay. Yes, earth Earth magnets, yeah. Amazon has a ton, yeah. So they are handy. Let's see. All right, here are a couple other projects. These are not books, but they could work the same way. So this is like, I can never remember what they call this, but it's like these two little holes you punch, one over here, one over here. This is just, we did this. This was on a live a while ago. These are the book page die. And I just made this spine. And so you just make two and you kind of tie the string into this here. And then you wrap it around. Bank envelope, maybe? Can't remember what you call it. So that's that one. Very easy. That would be a good closure. Sometimes I just don't want to take the time to open things, So you have to think about it when you're designing. Okay, now this one, I couldn't find a book that had Velcro, but this does. So now they have very low profile Velcro, which I like because I don't like things sticking up too long or too high, because it adds bulk to stuff. This was another project that we did, like a little tag wallet at Christmas time. And so I just put one piece. I didn't even use a whole circle. I cut it in half and then stuck these two together, so that the male and female were attached, and then peeled off the Velcro and closed it, and that's where it's going to stay. So there's, an easy way to do that. So that's another little project. And this one doesn't have a, oh, this was what I was thinking, this little belly band. Even on something this small, so cute. That was the strip of paper that came with the paper pack to show you all the samples. I just couldn't get rid of it. So all you have to do, if you have a book, and it's easy to take on and off, is to make like a little belly band and put it around, staple some lace on it or whatever, and you have this cute little book. What else? That might be it. Oh, here's another one. This is one that's just, I was thinking I should fix. This is like a little junk journal kind of thing. And I was experimenting with foil and gel press and things like that. And I just took a piece of elastic, strung on a little tassel, and, looped it over that way. It could also go this way, whichever you like. That gets crazy that way because it's stretched out too much, so I think I'm going to go that way. Does anybody have questions while I'm droning on? Time for new die hints. Let's see. Oh, good, Karen. I'm glad you have ideas. That's really what I wanted to tell you. Don't be limited. Don't worry about it. Just start doing stuff and, playing around with things that you have, and you're going to get plenty of ideas. Here's another one. This is a Velcro one, but the one Velcro fell off on here. So this is like a little latch piece. Sending good vibes. And then, you just close that. This is tiny, a little tiny book that has too many pages. But that was so much fun to make. This book belongs to Eileen. Somebody might try to steal it. Oh, all right. So this is what I was thinking. This is a pain. This is the trinket box. And I put all these little flowers in here, which I had made, which I like. But I thought this thing needs a closure. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So I am actually going to do one. I'm going to put these in here for now. They get very staticky, but I don't want to work with them while they're in there. Look at these cute little flowers. Aren't they so cute? They're all made out of the sculpting foam from Sizzix. That's another live. So, you know, we don't have a lot of room to work with. So what I was thinking is trying that magnetic closure here and just taking a piece of paper and folding it. And that I'm going to glue into the side of the book here. It's not really a book, it's a box. You know, I'll just cut that when I get there. I should have probably, you know, buried it when I was doing this in here, but I didn't think of it. All right, so that's gonna, and then I'm just gonna see how sticky that stuff is. Yes, but we start begging for hints. You guys. All right. They're not releasing. That one is going to be good. Okay. It's somewhat similar to one that is like this, but it's a different shape. That's all I can say. And there's stuff that goes with it. Is that generic enough? You've got to take your mom to the doctor. Okay. I know, this stupid thing. Get away from me. See what I mean? It drives me crazy. They have to get a way to leave it off you. Now this, I might cover with some of this, you know, book page, but I don't think this is too bad. All right, and then I'm just going to take my elastic, or my magnets, where did I put them? These are horrible. They stick together so bad. This is a big mess. But these are my magnets. And you don't need anything really huge. See, these are all thick. And the ones that I like are 1/32 of an inch thick. So we have to find them. And then good luck, we have to peel them apart, which kills your hands. Now, there's some that are ring magnets, and those are kind of cool because you can put them in with a brad, and they should stay. But, oh, wait a minute, here's some. Oh, they're ring magnets. See, the rings, I like to save them, but let's just use them today. See, they're all sticking to each other. They drive you nuts. So you have to kind of peel it away with your finger because they're so attached to each other. All right, so now we have our two magnets. That one's stuck to the box. All right, so, and again, watch Maggie's tutorial because it's the same kind of idea. Now we're just going to look on here and measure on the box, like where do we want this to hit. So I would go to the middle, and then I'm just going to take a piece of tape to set that on there for now so it doesn't move in the middle. And the other thing that I want to do is make sure that the two are attracted. Yeah, they are. You just have to keep track of that because if you get them where they're not attracted, they will repel each other and that won't work at all. So I'm just going to stick that down so it doesn't go anywhere. And then fold this up, make like a little flap, so it won't hurt to have two of these. Just cut that. Okay. And then I'm just gonna, I'm basically done. I'm just gonna glue this together. And just make sure that this is not going to cover and stick out here, you know, so you just want it like that. And then I'm just going to put my other magnet inside the box and tape over that, and hopefully that'll be it. So let's make our little thing here. You work at your house, so you have lots of adhesives. The one you like most for metal is called Gorilla Glue. I have some of that, but I haven't really tried that, Laura. You can stick it down, but it's just really kind of, it's hard to manage these magnets. I mean, I love how strong they are, but they have a mind of their own. So I'm just going to fold this up. All right, and just make sure that's creased and that this is entrapped in here. It's not going to flip around. Would you be able to use heavy body gel medium? I don't know. I got these magnets online. I think it's K&J Magnetics, and their prices are pretty good. Okay, I haven't gotten any in a while. That's a little long, but that's all right. I could trim this off if I wanted. All right, so I'm going to glue this on. Load it up pretty good because this is going to go on plastic, so I'm hoping it stays. You know, I've got the plastic from the shaker lid here, so I'm just going to set that in where I want it, and then I'll close this down. I think that's about where I want it. All right. All right, so let's let that set a minute. And press that. Beacon 3-in-1 will work on metal and just about everything else. Drying time is a little longer. Well, thank you, Debbie. I know, I love this one. We do have Gorilla Super Glue. Oh, good. Yeah, good. All right, so guys, if you get some technique, this thing is following me, that you like, make sure you, I'm closing it. Look, how did it do it? Oh my God. This is scary. It's like a Stephen King thing. Wait a minute. It's in there, right? I'm closing it. Oh my God, I'm afraid of this thing. Okay. All right, so that's pretty good. All right, so now I'm just going to take a little, maybe I'll take my, sticking to the pin, my double-sided adhesive, just something to stick it on there, and let's just see the correct direction. So just make sure this has to be inside like that. So I'm going to stick this side down. You have to think about this a little bit. This, I need my tape. And you know what? I'm going to use my red line. That'll do it. If I find that little flower, I'm going to scream. All right, let's just make sure. Yep, we're good. So we're going to put this inside the box and kind of hope that we get it where we want it. This is the tricky part, and I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but looking on here, it's about in the middle, so let's, and the other thing is, once you, let's see, yeah, look at that, wow. All right, now I'm going to move it down a little because it's raised up here, see that? So let's just move this down. And that might be fine to just leave it in there like that. Look at that, nice and straight and going good. I don't think that with using the red line tape to hold it onto the wall, I don't think we even need that. You know what? I'm going to take my, anybody have scissors like this? They are so old. These are my old deckled scissors. I'm just going to trim that off a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Cool. And I can cover that with some paper if I want. So there we go. Okay, that was pretty easy, don't you think? And it's pretty sturdy, I think. I'm leaving these things in the bag. All right, what else? The other one that I was thinking of doing was a little junk journal that I had worked on a while ago. Oh, I know. This is so easy to use a button for closure to make just a little elastic thing. It's just cute. All right, this is just a little junk journal. Put some of my stamps in it, little pockets. So this one, I'm just gonna string this on here. And I think this will be a better way. I did an overhand knot, but it really stuck out too much. So I'm hoping this is going to work better. And then you can trim these off. This is some elastic. It's white elastic that I dyed with some ink the other day, and it looks great. I just kind of smushed it around in a plastic bag with brown ink, and then you can just put it over like that, and you have this cute little decoration and working, closure too. There's all kinds of stuff flying around. That's an old earring. Just fun. So you have a carousel of different ones. I'm not sure what that, have scissors like that. Yes, to tint with ink. But look at that. I mean, it's cute. That was so quick. There's another one too. All right, wait, where did I wanted to show this idea. This was Debbie Bankston had mentioned this one a while ago. But also, you can use ones like this. This is just from the Dollar Tree. This is a headband. You can wrap it around a couple times, put it on. That is so super easy. And, they have some pretty good colors. That one might be a little bright, but this is what I wanted to show. Well, I need to take it apart because let me find a... All right, let's just do a different one. Let's do this. Also, another thing that you can use are these. Like these little headband things, they work really nicely for like the tiny book. They're a little thick, but quick. If you're making them with kids, they work. All right, but what I wanted to show was one more thing. Sorry, guys. But if you're looking to do these, you might want to know this. All right, let's do, this is a vintage button. I think that will fit through. Maybe I better do a bigger one. That's kind of cool. All right, let's do that. Okay, so what you do is you just take a length of elastic, you measure how thick you want it. Let's do like this. All right, I'm trying to remember how much I need for this, but I think it's about like that. I think you wrap it around twice. All right, and you have this. And then you're going to tie, actually, you're not even going to tie it. You're just going to thread this through the button. Stay with me, we're almost there. Okay, and then you're going to tie this off down here. You can just do an easy knot for now. I'm going to trim that. These things, it's getting all hairy here. But you should measure it better. I was kind of guessing. All right, so now you just have a string with a button on it. All you have to do is hold your button here, wrap this around, and loop it over the button. And you have a cute little closure. And Debbie Bankston did that, so don't forget. Another easy belly band long strip of paper, cut a slit on the long side of each end. Put the two slits together to close. Yeah. Little headbands before. Created a band out of paper. Okay. Yep. Okay, you guys are cooking there. But I really like that one. I just think that looks nice and it's so fast and easy. Okay. Anybody else? You must have static that's attracting everything. That was scary. I'm not sleeping near that bag. I'm afraid it's going to come and like smother me or something. Now, the other thing that we didn't do was you can take, let me just tell you about this. Or we could do it in here. I don't know if I have skinny enough elastic, but what you do with these is you would just take your hitch fastener. These are really fun. They come in a couple different kinds. Tim Holtz, and that was Hobby Lobby. These come apart, okay? So what you do is you punch a hole with your crocodile, the small hole. All right, let's just, isn't that cute? I thought I had another one. Well, anyway, let's just say this one. All right, so you would just punch a hole here. These are coming apart. You know, this hole here with the crocodile. Let's take that and punch a hole. Oh, let's just do it. All right, and then you take this bottom screw, bring that up through, screw that on, and then you have this little bumpy thing. And you could also punch a hole and just stitch a button on there. It would have the same effect. And then you would take a piece of elastic, and now this I would not make a big hole because things kind of, well, I bet that would work. So you just want to line up where this is and punch a hole. Or you could do two, you know, apart from it. I'm just going to do one and hope that that's not going to come apart. And then take, let's see, maybe the blue, yellow. And for this, you only need, that's like pukey yellow, but I'm just going to cut it bigger. We don't need it that big, but you only need a little tiny loop for this. Okay. And then you could do it a couple different ways. Have I been talking for an hour and 20 minutes? Lord, sorry about this. Well, anyway, you would put them through, tie a knot. Should have done it longer. Sorry, guys. I think I had a lot of examples. All right. Let me cut another one. I mean, this stuff is cheap. This I got at Target. So this is ridiculously long, but oh my God, I'm sorry I talk so much. All right, so you just want to measure, like, how far does it have to go? That's way big. So push that up. Still might be. It's going to be loose, but anyway, I would probably do it this way. No, wait a minute. I shouldn't have tied the knot yet. All right, it's time to go. Losing it. I hadn't done this ahead of time, but I have done these. I just have to think about it. Right on the package. I forget all the time. Love all the ideas. No. I gotta go. Time flies when you're. Is that what this is? Having fun and not knowing what I'm doing here? Maybe. I don't want to poke myself, but anyway, you would have this little loop tied, anchored down here. So this will have to go through that. That's what it is. And it might have to be bigger because I don't think that's going to go. So maybe you do need the crocodile. Let's do it. Now it's just too late. All right, so this could have been done 5 minutes ago. And then you want to glue it in here and then just loop it around. That's it. There's a couple ways you could do it. But anyway, that's how I did it, and that's how it is. And I hope that those things are not going to come get me in my bed tonight. If I don't come back on Tuesday, you'll know what happened to me. Those flowers got me. Sorry, my desk is such a mess. I am doing everything right now. You will notice we didn't have a blog post this week because it's a mental health week, and Lisa and I are both trying to recover from not feeling well. So we just said, you know what? We'll do it next week. So stay tuned. Next week we'll have a nice big blog post, and you can see some more ideas. And I'm exhausted. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. Have a great weekend. We're going to go to the beach. That'll be fun. And, keep posting and sharing what you're doing. I'm still working on the newsletter, but it's going to take me a while because there's a lot to set up in there. But it's going to happen. So get ready for that. And we'll see you on Tuesday. Okay? Thanks, everybody. I will relax at the beach. I need to relax tonight. Good Lord. All right. Well, sorry about the slight brain disorder here, but we'll see you after a restful weekend. All right? Take it easy. Thanks for coming, guys. Bye. Can't find my mouse to turn off the live. Wait a minute.